Welcome to Wally's Wings, where we interview Wally Truen and try some spicy wings.
We want to call it Wally's Wacky Wings or something. It's a show with hot questions and even hotter wings.
We're celebrating his 59th birthday on his 60th birthday.
Yeah, we're here celebrating Wally.
Wally's 60th. We're celebrating your 60th birthday, so get over it. Hey, we're here with Wally and this cold ass chicken.
What is that on your plate?
It's Voldemort. Hey, we're here with Wally Truen, celebrating his 60th birthday, Hot Ones style.
Yay.
All right.
So the first one we're trying, what is this one called?
This one, it's a spicy Q barbecue sauce. Oink and Moo barbecue. Probably like 10 on the Scoville heat unit.
All right. Yeah, why don't we try it and then I'll ask the first question.
Very nice. Mm-hmm. Nice barbecue-ish.
Kind
You
of
can barely tell there's a
mapley.
little spice,
Yeah.
but not much at all.
All right, Dad, here's your first question. I mean, Wally. All right. For the first question, you should probably get rid of that. Sorry.
Oh, that's all. This is all staying in the official.
Fine, whatever. You are quite proficient at grilling. Damn it! Do you smell like fish? Because I smell fish.
Yeah, your face feels.
Are you having
It's just had a stroke. Do you smell burnt almonds?
Is it toast?
Oh yeah.
No, it's fish. I smell fish. Good? We're just going, okay.
Cut.
Could I actually substitute Sabrina in for my position? Because I think she'd be a lot better. You are quite proficient at grilling food. What are your favorite flavor profiles when you're grilling?
Well, I love to grill red meat. And the best that I have found is salt. Salt with red meat brings out the loveliness of what cows intended us to have.
Okay.
The more salt, the better, but there is a point you can have too much, and we try to limit that, but salt is what I would say is profile.
The intention of cows.
How they wanted it to be from the beginning.
Well,
Number 2 is called Pirate's Lantern. Ooh, that is quite a bit spicier than the first one.
You're gonna do really well on this job.
I'm fine.
But yeah, I mean, definitely a step up.
It's more like citrusy.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Little
It's like,
Very fruity.
yeah, more acidic. That's good though.
I do like it.
That's actually my upper limit of comfortable, so I'm
Okay,
gonna
you
stop
wanna
there.
yeah.
Can I be excused?
So yeah, it's been fun today. We'll see you all next time.
That was very good.
All right. So for your second question, tell us about how your love for fishing and the outdoors in general originated.
Okay. Born in California, lived in Anaheim till I was 9, moved to Oklahoma. My folks bought a place, built a house. And my dad worked a lot. My mom, she was doing stuff, and I was bored, so I just started fishing. And then my dad, he built a pond behind the house, and for Easter one year, he said, "We got you something." And what they had done is stocked the pond with catfish. And so I started fishing in that pond. I started learning about that, and then he bought more land that had the river, and so I started going back down to the river, and then I started fishing with chicken liver and grasshoppers, and it was just so much fun to sit down there and wait to see what would bite. I just loved catching fish, and I loved being outside, and it was great. I didn't have a lot of friends out in that area, but I did have a lot of time outside.
So on to our third sauce, and you can't do a Hot Ones ripoff without the classic hot sauce.
And I'm just gonna go into your third question. What did you enjoy about raising young kids, and what do you enjoy about having adult children?
The thing I liked about young kids was being able to yell at them.
That sounds
They
right.
can't yell back, really.
Yeah. Their innocence.
Young kids are like machines. They learn. You know, getting to teach them, just watching them grow. You know, I mean, when you guys were growing up, it was just amazing to see how you would transform from being who you were, and then it would grow in stages. You would become better people, you know, and you would become opinionated, and you would become your own person, your personalities, you know, who it was. And it was just, and I didn't realize it then, but now looking back at it, it was just great to watch you grow into the people that you have become, you know. And then what's awesome about having adult children is that, man, I get to hang out with you, and you're both so different, but you have so many things in common. It's just awesome to see how you relate to each other. I love that you guys hang out. I love it that you guys, that you're important to each other. And I think that as your mom and I, as you grew up, I think that was something underlying that we wanted you to learn, was just to be important to each other, and that the family unit was a sacred thing. You know, we just had a great time together and did a lot of things. I learned a lot from you guys as kids. I learned a lot from you guys as adults, so it's awesome. That was great.
Nice.
Thank you.
Do you ever consider adopting a small baby at this point in your life and redoing it
Just yeah.
with everything that you've learned so far?
Your mom and I have talked about that. In fact, I'm having my vasectomy reversed.
Right. And mom is gonna be a little younger.
Ablation is going to be reversed.
Oh yeah, that's the
I'm
problem.
going to put a baby in her.
That'll be edited.
Oh, we need to take that out.
Well, that's not what he said.
You're going to have a baby brother.
Good.
Okay, we're
You
gonna
used to want one so bad.
notice how he wants another son. The daughter turned out fine.
Oh, because that's awful.
I know, it's so bad.
Still putting up with abuse.
This is not your interview. Well, unfortunately, we're not talking about Freddy's for number 4. We're talking about Dirty Dick's hot pepper sauce, which is our 4th wing today.
It starts out very sweet. Mm-hmm. You can definitely feel the pepper.
Like in the middle of your tongue. Mm-hmm. It's really tasty though.
Definitely getting up there. We're on number 4.
Yeah, that is tasty.
Yeah, leave it to Dirty Dicks. They
Yuck.
never disappoint.
I think they do.
What is the worst thing a Dirty Dick has ever done? Okay, gotta keep it peachy. Becky, cheese.
Well, I was about to list every STD known to man,
All right, Dad.
but if you don't want me to.
So, tell us about a regret that you have in your life that you think could be erased with a current solution.
A regret that I have in my life that could be erased with a current solution. The way I have lived my life for years and years and years is that I don't ever want to ask myself what if. Because if you don't ask yourself, if you can do your life without asking what if, then your regrets become much smaller. I do have one what if, and it was when I graduated from high school. I've asked myself, what if I had walked across the stage carrying my trombone? How would that have made me feel different? Is there a present day solution for that? I could put on my cap and gown and walk across the living room with my trombone. But no. I try to live thinking about not having regret. You know, I don't regret. I don't have a lot of regret. We've made a lot of decisions. Your mom and I have done a lot of things that, have turned out good. We've done some that turned out bad.
Looks at you.
I did see that. Thank you.
No, I'm just trying to go back and forth. It's a good question. I don't have regrets I can point to.
I like that answer. I think that's amazing.
So there it is.
Well put. We're halfway through the list now. We're sitting at number 5, and we've got Sheila Gold.
I don't really know if I can handle anything hotter than the last one, but I'm gonna
And
try.
I don't even know if it's going to be hotter than the last one. This is very loosely constructed.
It smells hotter than the last one.
It is hotter.
Oh my god, I'm scared.
Okay, Mr. Tough Guy. Can't wait till you get
Just going. I know he's going out. He already has it to the bone, and I am very scared.
Again, it's very citrusy. I feel it. But it's not overwhelming.
And there was a lot of sauce on this.
That I think I did that one very heavy. You're not feeling that right now?
I'm not saying I'm not feeling it, but I'm not ready to quit.
Okay. Well, we're
I'll
gonna.
do another one of those.
Okay. Well, your next question. You worked in the steel manufacturing business for years, working for a company. What was it like transitioning, working for yourself and creating your own business?
That was scary. That was really scary. We put a lot on the line when we did that. In fact, we were driving at the time of 2004 to, I don't remember, 2000, I think it was 2004 Lexus. And had to go to the bank and borrow money against it because we had paid it off, but we had to borrow money against the Lexus so that we had enough money to do this endeavor. Both of you guys were gone, so you were on your own. You were going to the Navy, you were in your school, and your mom and I decided that if we're going to do it, this is the time to do it. And it wasn't a huge investment. We got in it for $20,000. That's what it cost us to get into it. And we just decided that we were going to see where it would take us. And going from working for someone to working for ourselves, it was certainly a transition. Those were some really tough years for your mom and I. I mean, we had a lot of things we had to overcome. But we learned, and there was a learning curve. We overcame it, and we've come out on top. And I think that, man, I wouldn't go back and change that for the world. There was a time, and it was not long after we had started it, that I was so ready to just say, look, just give me my money back now, man. And I'm so glad I didn't do that. And your mom was, I keep looking over here because that's where your mom's.
Well, she's... Okay, now you can come in, Mom.
She was instrumental in helping me see that this will be good. So kudos to her. Being strong and being just understanding and willing to go through what it takes to do it on your own. Because it's not easy, but I wouldn't change anything. Me and Larry and a part-time guy. And today we got 40 full-time people, that's the amazing thing, is I got 40 people that are counting on what we do, decisions we make. They're counting on that to support their family. And we don't take that for granted. Neither Chris or I do take it for granted. It's humbling.
It's got to be quite something having, like 40 families
Yeah.
depending on you.
And I'm
41.
Your job is never done.
So that's it.
Oh, I like it.
Great question.
Number 6 today is Da Bomb. Which
Not looking forward to this.
none of us want to try. I mean, I want to try it. I just haven't heard good things. And it doesn't smell good.
It's quite immediate.
Oh, I ate way too much of that. Is that like... Wow. Okay, that one got me. That has a lot of flavors. Battery acid.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
Picking up notes.
Fire.
Picking up notes of arsenic.
Yeah, that one's hot.
Heavy metals. What other heavy mercury? Oh my gosh. Okay, okay. My ears hurt.
That was hot.
Dad. I ate way too much. I ate too much.
Just hold the milk in your mouth. It doesn't help.
I'm fine. I think my eustachian tubes are disintegrating.
Which tubes?
You don't want to know.
Actually, no, I think about it. It's not actually very hot.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm fine.
Right now, Wally.
Look at him. Ah.
Nope. I'm gonna cry though. But it's not because of the
Weenie.
Ask him the really sensitive question.
Okay,
I'm just
yeah, I
kidding.
guess we gotta do questions
Yeah, let's
still.
do a question. You still
All
gotta
right.
do a question while we're recovering.
Your wife, Glory, sitting right there behind the scenes. You've been with her for a while. Tell 3 of your most fond memories you have together.
All right. Well, and I don't know a specific, but
Do you remember Lori?
I remember she is the one.
when she was pregnant with you, I remember her sitting in the kitchen in an apartment that we lived in. And she's in a robe and she's out to here.
With boobs.
I thought you were doing boobs too.
Well, they, you know.
I mean, that as well, right?
Woof.
Don't touch your eyes.
But I remember how happy she was.
Oh.
I don't remember exactly what it was about, but I remember she was just happy. We were going to have kid number 2, and it was a lot of fun.
Oh.
Another memory I have is, and there's 1,000 of these times, but when she's just hugging you, she's just so happy. Now, I took a picture one time, and I got that picture. And to me, it's the best picture I've ever taken in my life. Because it just captures what I think is just beautiful about what the two of you share. She's kissing you on the cheek, and you're just so happy, and you can just see the happiness both of you have.
I think I know that picture.
Yeah, I framed it and gave it to her for Christmas one year. But a third memory, I just love the times that we get to spend together. It's not just one thing. It's, every time we travel, the things that we do, the things that we talk about, it's very rare that we have any kind of argument when we travel. You would think spending that much time just one-on-one with somebody, you would just get tired of them and, right, I gotta have my time and space, but we don't. We have a lot of fun together. I really like when we get to do that. It's just a good time. I have a good time when I'm with your mother. And I love it. I just hope that both of you get to experience that with your significant other. The end.
Can I barf now?
You're
Oh, I don't want it to come back up. I don't want it to come back up.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Also, don't poop it out.
Is there another hole it can go through?
Every hole it passes scorches.
That was rough.
Are we sure we're ready?
We're ready. Let's go.
All right. So the next one we're doing is black garlic Carolina Reaper hot sauce B-roll.
All right.
I am just now okay from the last one.
You can taste the garlic.
I can't believe how fast you go. Okay. Just a tiny, tiny, tiny bit.
Honestly, after the last one, it's pleasant.
Yeah, man, that's like number one.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
It's a good,
Oh, yeah.
They're really just tasty for dishes.
That's a really good flavor. Okay, but I am scared about more. All right, if you were to only be able to give your children one piece of advice, it can be individualized if you want. What would it be?
I've told it to you for years. There is just one thing to keep in mind. You have to pick your battle. Not everything is a battle. Some things they have to be fought, but other things don't. You just let them go. You know, I think that nothing is more important to me than to pick your battles, and it's in every walk of life. It's when you're working, it's in your family, it's in your traffic. You know, how frustrated do you want to be when you're driving down the road and someone's not going fast enough? You got to pick your battles. That's what I would say. Pick your battles.
Okay.
Said that.
Yeah, that came from Ben.
As I can remember back.
Yeah, I think you just stole that from Ben.
I did not steal that from Ben.
Okay.
All right. I'd take credit though. I'd happily.
Number 8, torchbearer sauces. All natural Son of Zombie wing sauce, triple X hot.
I'm loving it, son of zombie.
Son of Zombie.
Let's go. It starts out sweet.
Yeah, it does.
Hopefully it just stays like that for a little while. All right, Dad. So what is your current preferred way to experience music? Like, what is your favorite way to just listen to it?
I have a bunch of different ways I like to listen to music. I love to be in the middle of the lake. It depends on the music I'm listening to. Most of what I'm going to listen to is going to be kind of classical, orchestral. It's okay going down, driving on the road, but I like being out in the middle of something to really experience it. I love it when the music becomes part of the situation, not just something you're listening to, but it becomes part of your surroundings. And it all depends on who you're listening to, you know. If I'm outside, if I'm in the middle of the lake, or if I'm driving down the road or driving in the middle of nowhere, I can really listen to it and it becomes part of then my experience. It's not that I'm just listening to the music becomes what's happening. Being in the middle of nature is an awesome way.
Yeah.
I should do that more.
Unless it's in a foreign language, and then the words can become the music because you don't understand what they are.
That's right.
Yeah, I actually enjoy listening to music in a foreign language for that reason.
It just, the voice becomes an instrument, you know.
Yeah, that's a perfect way to put it. You just appreciate the voice as an instrument.
Should try that. All right, so next up, we're on number 9.
9.
So this is Queen Majesty Cocoa Ghost Hot Sauce.
All right.
Do you?
I swear they all start the same. Let me have a look. Is it coconut?
I don't think this one's super fruity, in my opinion. I mean, a little bit.
It doesn't say coconut.
Honestly, even that one after the bottom was just like
Right?
still.
You know, this one kind of is like,
Oh man. Not mad. That was it. It was like earth shattering. All right. So your next question. You have had a lot of creative outlets in the past. So you've tried comedy, you've been a trombone player, you made a board game at one point, you've been MC for Starlight concerts. What do you see your creative outlets being in the future?
well, I think that this thing that we're doing with Bad OTP, I think that's going to have some creativity into how it happens, but I'll continue with the Starlight. I enjoy that. It is a very creative outlet.
Hello, Tulsa.
Hello, Dad.
My name is Wally Truan, and this is the Starlight Band under the direction of Mr. Dale Barnett.
The comedy was fun. I enjoyed that. Definitely the Starlight thing will help me with that. It allows me to tell a story in very short segments.
You do a lot of research for it too. You can learn a lot about different things. I think it's cool what you bring to it.
But, you know, like Jugfish, that is a way I can be creative because I come up with a different design for a jug, a different way to, you know, something that's different than anybody else, you know, the way that I tie them, the way that I put the hooks up, that kind of stuff. It's, you know, the trombone playing, that was great, and I still think about that all the time, and what it was like to play and the creativeness. But with the trombone, it was not so much me being creative as it was bringing to life someone else's creativity, you know. Because when you're playing, you're just playing what somebody else has written, unless you're writing your own music, and I never did any of that. But I think it'll be the thing like Starlight. And I've kind of dabbled with thinking about getting back to Toastmasters, you know, because I can get in there and write speeches and have that kind of fun. There's all kinds of outlets that I have for that. But more of the same with what's going on with Starlight and that kind of thing. No, that's a good question. I don't really know how to do it. I love being creative, though.
Introduce this one. This one is Hot Ones is The Last Dab.
Number 10.
So
That was a big dab. You gonna get it. You gonna get it.
It lives up to its. All right, you ready? Go.
I am one with the universe. Wow. That's really good though. Like a lot of bright flavors.
But then it gets hot.
Yeah. I love the flavor though.
look at that napkin. We're just gonna call this show Ben Forgets His Napkin. And Friends.
Ben needs a napkin.
If we actually did start this, that would be a good name.
All right, Dad, your last question.
All right, man.
Actually, I have two for you. Do you want these wings? Don't eat them. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die. Well, it's fine. That wasn't a real question. All right, it's a two-part question though.
Two-part.
What are you most proud of in your life? And what are you most hopeful for?
The most proud thing I am in my life is that, or I can say that I have a wife of 35 years. Not many people can say that. We have worked hard to be able to say that we've got 35 years. I'm very proud of that. I'm very hopeful that we have another 35 years. I hope that our family just remains consistent, that things don't pull us in different directions. I know that that's ridiculous. It's a selfish hope. If opportunities come up, I certainly don't want you to, not take an opportunity because it takes you somewhere else or something like that. But I'm hopeful that for the rest of my life, we have a relationship like we have now, whether we're sitting at a table or we're Zoom or we're whatever. I just hope that our relationship never changes. I love what we have, and my hope is that I don't ever do anything to jeopardize that. And if you do anything to jeopardize it, I'll come to you.
I expect that. And I will come to you. I love that we can talk about anything.
Yeah, that's important.
Our family has fostered a lot of love and communication over the years. It's important to me too. Thanks for doing this, Dad.
Well, thank you. They were awesome questions, and it was a great thing, and I'm glad that we got to do it.
Me too.
I made through without drinking any milk. Do you want some more milk?
I could probably use some of your milk. Not gonna be honest, I'm not pulling the Clint Eastwood here.
I'm glad I got through that, because it's warm.
Happy birthday to